Today we're diving into the world of high heels. Trust me, your feet will thank you if you avoid these 9 mistakes when choosing high-heeled shoes. The last one is kind of controversial, but I stand by it. Now, before we get started, I have some exciting news for you. I've created a free guide featuring 8 timeless casual outfits to help you look effortlessly put together. This guide will help you elevate your everyday style while ensuring you stay comfortable and stylish using pieces you already have in your closet. You can download it for free by clicking the link in the description below. Now let's talk about how you can avoid common mistakes when picking high heels. I've spent the last 12 months rebuilding my heels collection after having to get rid of most of my staple shoes. Leveling up doesn't have to mean more expensive shoes. It means that you are removing waste and focusing on honing in what your own needs are. Maybe it's comfort, maybe it's allocating more towards a specific need, such as, athletic wear, or maybe it's upgrading to better quality brands that offer better features that fit with your needs. This is what happened to me. After years of a perfect fit, have you ever noticed your shoes slipping off your heel as you walk or climb stairs? I've been there, even experiencing a few embarrassing moments in front of coworkers. A year ago, I decided to tackle this problem by researching the most comfortable heels recommended by women for all-day wear. Since last summer, I've been gradually building up my collection by purchasing 2 new pairs each season. It's a slow process because high-quality shoes are costly, ranging from $200 to $800 per pair. This is from my personal collection. As you know, I wear pump heels to my office in Boston almost every day. I love them, but I refuse to compromise on comfort anymore. So I've embarked on a quest to find the perfect pair of heels that are both sleek and stylish and that I can wear all day without pain. I live in pumps and I try to alternate and wear espadrilles and wedges once a week. I do have beautiful leather and suede loafers as well, but I keep going back to pumps. To me, they are the perfect shoes to complement a feminine dress, elongate legs, even in slacks. You have to know yourself and focus on key pieces and colors that you actually wear often. Now let's talk about color for a moment. As you might notice, these are mostly neutrals. As you elevate your style, especially with light color clothes, you'll find that not everything matches perfectly with one pair of shoes. There are warm shades, cool shades, rich tones, creams, grays, and peach and pink undertones. It takes a little bit of practice, but by paying closer attention to your shoes, you'll start matching them better with your outfits. For instance, this pair from Bruno Magli has a cool mushroom undertone, making it tricky to pair with my summer neutrals, which tend to be either light ivory or warm. This is one of those times when online shopping can be deceptive, as the color description doesn't always match with what you get in person. This pair here from Jemmy is another unique neutral with a peach undertone. While it's very pretty, it can be challenging to pair with dresses. Now, fortunately, I have patterned dresses and florals, which are great for combining with monochromatic shoes when you don't have a perfect match. Next, we have these Banana Republic pumps with a pink hue. I have plenty of light pink in my summer wardrobe, so these are easy to style. They also work well with darker pink tones, adding versatility to my outfits. My new favorites are the Manolos, which are incredibly special to me because they've been on my wish list for about 6-7 years. These are the BB 50mm heels in an ivory shade. I chose this color because although it's lighter than my skin tone, I have plenty of light dresses that match perfectly. A helpful tip: these retail for around $800, but I did not pay full price. I managed to get them from Farfetch at about 40% off. It was a bit of a gamble, and I got lucky. Now, initially, I bought a pair at full price from Neiman Marcus, but I did not like the shade and returned them. So if you're looking for quality pieces in the higher price range, it's worth keeping an eye on discounted sites or waiting for a sale. However, if you know exactly what you want and don't want to compromise, paying full price can bring you peace of mind. Now, lastly, my newest addition in caramel color is the now famous pair from Flint. I call them famous because this American brand has received excellent reviews. I first learned about this designer from the Duchess of Sussex back in 2018 and have been following the brand since then. The quality truly does not disappoint. These are your soul killers. When there's insufficient padding, it feels like you're walking on needles, leading to significant discomfort. The solution is simple but essential. Ensure there's significant padding by feeling it if you're shopping in store. If you're shopping online, look for descriptions that emphasize padding. For high-end purchases, visit the brand's website to check detailed images or descriptions showing the actual padding, allowing you to judge its thickness. Avoid heels that start straight down at the end. These can be incredibly uncomfortable as they don't absorb the height properly. Look for heels with slight curve underneath, designed to absorb some of the height and provide a more comfortable walking experience. Here's a perfect example: the Manola's BB with its ideal heel shape. I love these. Flint also adopted this style. Notice how supportive it is, with the heel's structure coming right from underneath like a sturdy pedestal. This is exactly what women's feet need. It provides the same height without the extreme steepness. It's similar to wearing platforms. You get a height, but it's distributed across the sole, so your feet don't feel the steepness as much. This is a crucial feature you don't want to overlook. Combine steepness with insufficient padding and you have the worst combination. Now, unfortunately, this is why Christian Louboutins are often so uncomfortable. Exaggerated pointy toes can be a nightmare unless they have extra room in a toe box, which most don't. So instead, opt for almond toe or round toe shoes, which offer a stylish yet comfortable alternative with more room for your toes. Here I went with another Flint pair. It's a unique, rich caramel color for the upcoming fall season. When the temperature starts to drop, the block heel provides more stability in damp weather. In addition, this is when we switch to heavier wool clothing that goes well with a more voluminous heel. From my experience, it's best to avoid man-made shoes whenever possible. While Cinderella's glass slippers may look pretty, I suspect they weren't the most comfortable to walk in. There's a little bit of a difference between wearing shoes for a photo session and actually stepping in them for extended periods. To upgrade your everyday wear, comfort is essential, especially if you're on your feet all day. Invest in high-quality materials for better breathability and support. Comfort is non-negotiable, so if you still own man-made pumps, you might want to consider replacing them. The tightness of the toe box can be more restrictive than you think. Ensure the shoes have enough width to accommodate your feet comfortably without squeezing them. Here is where I noticed the difference with the Jimmy shoes. The toe box is so much wider than anticipated, and it's a regular size that to me it feels like a game changer. Now you're probably wondering, why do I not just go for wider toe box shoes? And that's because from my experience, I did try it, and what I noticed is that the wide width comes with a little bit more length as well, and the overall feel is that they tend to be too loose. So wide doesn't work for me. I did measure my feet in a specialty store, and I highly recommend you do as well for peace of mind, to ensure that you know what your proper shoe size is. Poor quality stitching can be fatal. If you notice bad rim stitching, return the shoes immediately, as there's no way to salvage this. Some styles have internal stitching that can irritate your feet over time. For example, my Banana Republic pair has hidden stitching that caused discomfort over time, a mistake I won't repeat. This to me is a deal breaker, and it's so unfortunate because this new style was supposed to replace the 12-hour Madison from Banana Republic. It's more like 2 hours or less for me if standing. Don't fall into the trap of thinking blisters will disappear as you break in your shoes. If the leather is hard and doesn't mold after 2 tries on the carpet, it's not going to get better. Research the brand and read reviews about the break-in time to avoid prolonged discomfort. It's now widely known that there's a break-in time, yes. So at first they might feel uncomfortable, but how can we tell if it's long-term discomfort or just a short-term period of time? This is what I recommend you do when you get a new pair of suede or leather shoes. Step 1, wear them only inside your home on the rug. Avoid damaging the sole, as this will make them unreturnable. Step 2, invest in a shoe stretcher and leave it in for at least 1 to 2 days. Step 3 is wear the shoes with socks for a couple of hours each day, either while sitting at your desk if you work from home or on the couch while watching a movie. Just ensure you're not on a hard surface or in the kitchen where you might stain them. After about a week, switch from socks to thin nylon socks or pantyhose. These thin socks prevent discomfort from rubbing while being thin enough so you can actually feel the shoes. Walk around on the rug a few times, have patience, and don't venture outside until you're 100% sure you'll keep them. This last step of walking around on a rug inside is crucial. The way the weight shifts into the shoes while walking is different from just keeping your feet up. Ensure you can wear them comfortably all day. I really hope you found these tips useful. Comment below with topics you'd like me to cover in future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to download the free guide for more chic dressing inspiration with pieces you already own. And tell me, what are some of the brands that you recommend and swear by for high heel shoes? Please share with us, help spread the love. I'm always eager to learn about quality brands. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love the next one on the biggest runway trends for this fall. I'll see you there next.